From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next.
Seattle Mariners.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Luis Castillo. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's one away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Anthony Volpe.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
That's to third and foul ball.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true. Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one fouled off. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Will Warren. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
J.P. Crawford leading things off and takes a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch is outside. In the air, left field. Dominguez under it, and there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Now a chance for Cal Raleigh. Just missed. In the air out towards right center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. We played an inning, no score. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Castillo back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Austin Wells in now, takes ball one off the plate. On the ground to first, could be two. To second, there's one. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Garver gathers, goes to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back in Seattle, now it's Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll get you out for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Warren ready to fire now. And there's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Dylan Moore. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. That one missed. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good? This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's long gone. A 2-run homer. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here's Donovan Solano. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Leody Taveras. Foul ball there. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look sick.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Williamson stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Jason Dominguez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Outside, and it's a full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one is absolutely belted. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jorby Bebos stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner on the go. On the ground right side. Raleigh whips it to first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. Rodriguez drop step going back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we're all square. It's 3-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 15 on the year. And that gives them a lead. It's 4-3. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Arozarena grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Goldie takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1-0.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 3. Bottom of the inning, here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. And there's a strike. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Raleigh, batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one off the mark, and the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Arozarena in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 out, space is empty. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Goldie has a beat on it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Wells. Right side, Solano. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So up next, Anthony Volpe. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Line drive and foul ball. Two outs. That one not close. Now 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And the 2-2. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So digging in, Jorbit Bibas rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one outside. 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to first. And a foul ball. And now the count is even.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Trent Grisham would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And that is the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. And midway in the 4th, the Yankees 4 and the Mariners 3. And we're back. Bottom 4, Mitch Garver up to hit here. And that one is inside ball 1. Fastball is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Grisham hauls it in for the out. And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. He's already homered in this game. In there for strike 1. 1 out, base is empty.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And that's in the dirt. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nobody left for Seattle. Score holds at 4-3. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Well struck right field. Taveras going back. Makes the grab and a leaping play at the wall.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. No play, that's an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Goldie up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Runner.
Bellinger goes. Fought off foul. Runner on the go again. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Castillo won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher for the Mariners, number 73. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. This one chopped up the middle. Raleigh whips it to first, and that's the 3rd out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Seattle, now it's the right fielder, Leody Taveras. Warren back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Williamson batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Outside low, 2-2. Yankees up by 3. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And that one is lifted in the air and a foul ball. Two outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Judge cutting across. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one down the line, but it kicks foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We're through 5. Yankees 6 and the Mariners 3. Top of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez on the move, and it's caught for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
In there at the knees for a strike. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's outside. Peraza goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. This to third, Williamson. That ends the frame. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Yankees 6 and the Mariners 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Cal Raleigh. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Over to Goldie. Out. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Rowley stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch misses. It's 2-2. Fly ball center field. Grisham under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's now a 2-run game. So now here's the DH, Dylan Moore. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors. No one left. 7th inning coming up. Yankees 6 and the M's 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jorbeat B-Boss. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. No Gabe Spire, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Snyder, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That one misses. Now 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering down in the dirt. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On a bounce right side. Sends it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now here's Trent Grisham. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Crawford throws to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th. Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire. And Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here comes Bellinger. Up the middle, Crawford flips it behind his back. Nicely done for the out.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Donovan Solano. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1. No.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. Hot shot to third. Peraza fires over to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. And now the right fielder, Leody Taveras.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
0-2.
0-2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. Right side, Judge. He makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. Yankees 6 and the M's 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Snyder.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Goldie now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gabe Spire, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
0-2 now. Ball one there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Jason Dominguez. And ball one. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Rosarena moving under it. He's got it, and that is that. The Yanks lead one. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Back at T-Mobile Park, digging in, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Warren back to work. That one fouled off. Foul ball there. Just missed.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez settles under it. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. And the inning is over. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Oswald Peraza now at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Edward Bizardo, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Legumina getting loose as well. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Garver makes the grab, and there's one down. So digging in, Jorbit Bibas. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Munoz, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
to the right side. Raleigh whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 down, bases empty. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Now 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Handles, throws to first. That takes care of Grisham. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Yankees 6 and the M's 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Everett Gibbons. A chance at his first save of the year. And the batter now, Randy Arozarena. 1 for 3.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Mitch Garver digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground, Bebus. The throw to second, and that's 2.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So last chance for the Mariners. Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1.
Ball, no.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Gibbons is just 1 strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.